guys just don't listen, do you? Because we keep telling you to look after your dogs. And what actually happens is that year after year, every New Year's and every 4th of July, the Facebook is filled with posts about people telling that, oh no, my dog ran away, help me find my dog. Well, as a little demo, let me show you how easy it actually is to find your dog. As you can see, my dog has just run away.
Meanwhile,
Oh my God, what I'm gonna do? But I'm not too worried because over here I can see my dog on Tractive's app, and over here I can see my dog on SatellAI's app. It's time to go find my dog, and let's roll this dough. There she is. Hello.
how?
It's me. I was here the whole time.
Oh no.
So I hope you like this demo because this shows that both of these devices work pretty good. So let's head back home and let's talk about what makes these devices so similar? What makes them so different? And which one is better? This is Pet Tech. So let's talk about what are dog GPS devices, because both of these actually work pretty similarly. Both of these use a SIM card. You have to buy this physical product and then you have to subscribe. The SIM card sends information from your dog's collar into a satellite, into a server, and then into your app. You have to download their app from the App Store and then you can see your dog on the map. Both of these, or either one of these, if you get them, you don't have to feel bad because at the end of the day, both of them work the same way. There's no, mysterious other technology, just a SIM card that sends information into your phone and then you can just Google Map your dog's location. Pretty simple.
But on top of them both looking pretty similar and working pretty similar, they also have quite many features that are, similar. And some of these are their light and sound features, the fact that you can see your dog on the map. They have, health and activity monitoring and to see how your dog sleeps. Do you want to add more something?
They have like live tracking and danger reporting and so many different features. I mean, it's kind of like that Xiaomi versus iPhone where, if your grandma were to look at them, they wouldn't know the difference. They're, from the outside perspective, kind of like Willy Wonka and Wonka Willy.
Whatever that means. But stop.
Hammer time.
Before you're gonna run off and buy either one of these devices, let's also talk about what makes them a little bit different, or what are the things that make one of these devices better than the other one.
And let's start with the Tractive device first, because that came out way before the SatellAI Go tracker. Ready?
Let's go!
The first thing that Tractive does better than SatellAI is their battery. Tractive's battery lasts about 2 weeks, but we don't really honestly remember when was the last time we charged it. And compared to SatellAI, their battery lasts only about 2 to 5 days, which is significantly less. Now, we live in the city in an apartment, which means that when we come back home, the device can go into sleep mode because it's registered to our Wi-Fi. But if you live in a countryside and your dog spends most of its day outside, then the battery will drain faster, which means that in the countryside, the battery might not last as long. But for us, the battery works really well.
The second thing which Tractive does better than SatellAI is some of their features. Tractive has existed for a little bit longer than SatellAI, and they have had the time to develop some things which a SatellAI device still doesn't have. For example, profile sharing. So only you can normally see your dog on the map. But with profile sharing, you can invite other people to also see your dog in the Tractive app. So your mom, your sister, your brother, your Uncle Bob. They can all see your dog if you want them to. Also, they have, let me see, activity leaderboards if you want to compare yourself to your neighbors, because who doesn't love doing that? And they also have, I know, the Bluetooth finding thing, but these things aren't really that necessary. So if you are into these things, if you need them, want them, Tractive has them.
And the third advantage that Tractive has over SatellAI is their pricing. Now, the price difference isn't that big, like only a couple of dollars, but if you're someone who counts the pennies, then this might be an important factor to you, deciding which one to buy. But generally, they are in the similar price range, so you let us know if you think the price difference is big or small.
Seems like it was big enough for our dog to walk away. Is it big enough for you? Because one thing that is kind of a negative, if we could say that about Tractive's pricing, is the fact that they have like 2 tiers. They have basic and premium. And the second thing is that if you do want to save more money with Tractive, you do have to get their bigger plans. So you would have to pay 5 years in advance.
And if Love is Blind has taught us something, then commitment is a huge thing. So making a commitment of 5 years, I don't know.
Oh, come too nice. It be me up. Come too nice.
SatellAI, more like I puppy. That's so good. And now let's talk about why the SatellAI device is better than the Tractive device. And the first thing which I could say that we really like is that it has a very, very good sound and light feature. And these 2 things are actually quite important to us when it comes to these GPS trackers. Many companies say that, oh yeah, our GPS device also has a sound and light, but they're not really that good. With the Tractive one as well, sure, the newest Dog 6 model does have a strip on both sides, but it doesn't flash, it doesn't strobe, you can't control it. This one has a bright light, a very loud sound, very, very good. Very good.
And the second thing that makes SatellAI better than Tractive is that they are very innovative. Now, even though they are younger than Tractive, they do updates fairly quickly, and they're also not afraid of using AI. I don't know if you've heard of him. Now, even though their AI feature isn't perfect yet, it gives super long answers and isn't really personalized, then we think that if they will tweak it enough, in a couple of years, I think it might be something really big.
And the third really cool thing about the SatellAI device is the fact that it already has a few features that the Tractive just doesn't. So for example, an NFC tag. So if a stranger were to find your dog, they can put the device on their phone and then the profile page opens so that they can send you a message. And the second really cool party trick that the SatellAI has, check this out. Hey baby, you wanna come back inside? Hey baby, you wanna come back inside? Oh yeah, coming right away. It has a 2-way walkie-talkie feature, which is, it's not like super perfect, it's not like an actual walkie-talkie, but honestly, I haven't seen any other GPS device this size have this feature. So super cool. Your dog can be out in the garden and then you can literally call your dog, come back inside. How cool is that?
And now let's talk about who wins. Because honestly, right now they are both pretty neck and neck. And when it comes to their most important feature, the GPS tracking, they are both very fast and accurate. But apart from that, there is something that is really important to us, and this is the light and sound feature. And in that department, SatellAI definitely wins. Their light is brighter, you can control it, and overall, I think you can see it better. Another thing is the sound. And for an example, when we tested the Tractive device, Key's mom didn't hear it. But when we tested the SatellAI device,
Good.
she heard it really clearly.
Go home.
But
If only SatellAI made their battery saving mode a little bit better, because 2 to 5 days is not enough. It's pretty tedious, and we're normal people. We can be lazy, we can be forgetful, we can be busy. And Tractive's battery, which lasts over 2 weeks for us, is so much more comfortable. So today, Tractive wins. However, SatellAI has proved that they can make new features. So maybe tomorrow they're already gonna come out and say, we made the battery saving mode better. If that happens, I think SatellAI will be our daily driver. But this doesn't mean that Tractive is perfect. For example, I don't know how many years it has been, but you still can't change the freaking language in the app. They still have shortcomings. Neither of these are perfect, and honestly, even if you get one over the other, your personal experiences may differ. So definitely check them out yourself. Let us know what you think about our video, and we'll talk to you next time.